We're both pretty immersed in what we're doing. And in this case, it was also about being Jeremy's bodyguard.
When you're playing a real life person, what is that detail, that ingredient, that characteristic that you have to nail in order to get it? Because you clearly have figured it out.
Thank you. You know, it's different every time. You try to kind of hone in on an essence of a person. When it's a real life person, you have a lot of material, source material, archival stuff, and then you try to kind of, by some process of osmosis, eventually, if you go into it deeply enough, you hope to kind of become that person.
Right.
The last thing I worked on was playing Roy Cohn, who was sort of Trump's mentor. And to go from that, you know, and his was a kind of gospel of hatred and antagonism and rancor and nihilism. And to go into playing Bruce Springsteen's mentor,
playing Jon,
and a gospel of hope and love and unity and redemption is a great kind of tonic for me.
Like you said, you played Roy Cohn, now you played Jon. What is it about the supporting guy, like that support system, that is so important to any success story?
I mean, I guess we all need, we could all use a Jon Landau in our lives.
For sure.
But I certainly need encouragement and guidance and sort of North Stars to be guided by.
Yeah.
And Jon Landau kind of provided that to Bruce, especially at this time that the movie explores in 1982. And to go back to what you first said, like I always wanted to be I was always a character actor, and so these opportunities to play these very different kinds of roles, that's sort of I really enjoy that.
Yeah.
The kind of chameleon.
To me, it's a big flex to show off that skill, right? Like, obviously we know you from Succession and then Roy Cohn, and they're so different. That to me is a testament of your skill.
Thank you so much.
And working with Jeremy Allen White, obviously you guys are working on this, and then the big news now, everybody's excited for Facebook. What is it like working with him, and what are the things that you're enjoying working with him?
Easy working with him. We both kindred, I think, spirits in a way. We both approach our work in a similar way. We're both pretty immersed in what we're doing.
Yeah.
Not a lot of talking needs to happen. It's just all there.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of trust between us. And, I remember Sean Penn told me once that our job is to be the bodyguard for our character. And I've felt that way for a long time. And in this case, it was also about being Jeremy's bodyguard, which is sort of what Jon is to Bruce. To be there to protect him, to support him. He's the one in this movie that had to wear the cape, and so I felt very attuned to him, sensitive to him, and I wanted to be a steady hand to Jeremy the way that Jon has been a steady hand and an even keel to Bruce.